Greetings Marines, FiOth here, and in this vid we're taking a look at today's, or let's say last night's, patch for Dark Descent. According to where you are, this came up earlier or a bit later, but it is here now and we should be having a look at it because the game went unpatched for almost a month and there were still glaring issues that Tindalos at last deemed worthwhile to address. Without further ado, I will be reading through the entire list and we can have a brief discussion about what these fixes entail for the future of the game and its overall state in the market today. Let's get to it! Fix of the infinite pop-up opening when launching the first campaign, add security to prevent marine upgrade tutorial triggering twice, fix of a blocking state when trying to return to main menu during squad deployment to supply tutorials transition. I think I had this at some point. I wasn't allowed to return to the previous menu and I had to load my save. Fix of a blocking state during Xenotech tutorial. Fix of crashes that may occur when using elevator. Fix of the back button disappearing in the weapons panel. I 100% had this multiple times. Fix of the suppressive fire skill that could not be cancelled anymore if launched after 2 sentry guns or 2 mines or 2 deployable motion trackers. Okay. Fix of the ammo counter that can reach -1. Fix of the ammo counter that can reach, what's this, 2,147,483,647. I had a magazine like this once. I took on the whole Eastern Front single-handedly. It was a good time. Fix of the marine automatically firing at enemies while on the undetected state and the shelter is possible to create. I had this a facillion times. Very good that they address it. Fix of the tactical drone teleporting at the middle of the map preventing a blocking situation. Also had this. During the prologue that you can skip at this point, by the way, fix of a blocking state triggered when opening the pause menu with a controller during marine selection tutorial, okay? During the mission 1 that heals, fix the APC tutorial not triggering when returning to the ground floor preventing a blocking situation. During mission 7, the Montero, fix of the possibility to have the lift leading to the Montero not working after a save, preventing a blocking situation. During the mission 8 extraction, the tactical drone can now trigger a specific sequence in the basement floor security room, preventing a blocking situation, had that as well. During mission 10, price of deception, the queen can no longer be, man, they have syntax error in this shit. The queen can no longer be lured, if they want to phrase it like that, by the tactical drone preventing a blocking situation. During the mission 10, Price of Deception, fix a flow issue at the entrance of the spire where the player may have a dialogue and the alien spawning after deactivating the defense and preventing a blocking situation. I had this on stream. I tried to gouge my eyes out. I didn't succeed. I got some tips because of my effort and then we moved on with the stream. During the mission 11, Olduvai, the queen can no longer be lured by the tactical drone preventing a blocking situation. During mission 11, fix the invisible wall at the start of the main mine floor allowing some marines to get through preventing a blocking situation. During mission 11, Olduvai again, fix of the scripted sequence at the start of basement -1 floor where the APC doesn't kill every enemy as intended, preventing a blocking situation. Never had one. If I did, I'm pretty sure I'd go sterile and wouldn't be able to reproduce our species. During mission 11, Olduvai, fix the scripted sequence at the start of basement -1 floor where the player may lose marines without having control of its squad. Excellent. Fix of several contextual crashes. This is the list of major fixes and most of what has been messing people's saves is here today at freaking last. Let's go into the minor list. Fix of the Nightmare Otago event error stating that marines become exhausted, the indication is now tired, tactical drones breaking the weld are now stopped properly when the marines rest, orbital scanner button on the map is now properly grayed while interfering signal is ongoing, the autosave made on the Otago when exiting to the main menu before first deployment in mission 1 has been removed, preventing a blocking situation. The Xenotech slot during the deployment section are now settled at 10 instead of 11. Okay. During mission 2, Barclay's Dock, rework of the navigation to avoid marines that can get blocked in walls. I had that happen. During mission 5, fix the objective flow for the secondary objective requiring the player to loot resource crates. It's no longer possible to loot crates before the objective asks you to do. Never had this. During mission 10, fix the objective feedback indicating the objective location that may be removed after using a lift or loading a save. Localization follows next. Fix the Otago event text for Nightmare event and the right effect, tired instead of exhausted for every language. Out of the error message, name is dead. The name is the Marine's name, displayed on the skill available, cause all Marines that can use the skill are dead. That's a very strange glitch. Out of an error message on the orbital scanner button when it's disabled during interfering signal. Then balancing, flare accuracy bonus was 5 for civilians and sentry guns, changed to 10 to match the bonus given to the Marines. That's targeting, how accurate they were going to be. Human enemies can no longer break the weld of a safe zone anymore. Optimization, looted aliens corpses within samples are now properly unloading when changing level. That's very good for memory management. Quality of life, add of an ultra-wide option button in the display panel if you have an ultra-wide monitor. Unlock of stack situation, add a safeguard, the enemies loaded under the floor are instantly kill, preventing blocking situation. This is exactly what Cold Iron did with Fireteam Elite. During the mission 8 extraction, add an unlock for players stuck on the objective after using a drone in the command tower. Now, what does this all mean for the longevity of the game? I think at this point we can all agree that we're way past the point where the game was running on any kind of hype. The hype has died off, people got disheartened by the bugs, they moved on, and now I don't think many people will come back to play Dark Descent because stuff that was supposed to be fixed 2 months ago is finally fixed. What this can mean for the future though is that if Tindalos decides to release any kind of DLC and all these fixes are actually working as intended, people will have a pretty stable product in their hands to purchase DLC on. I personally will be getting every single bit of DLC for this because 1, it's a very worthwhile game if it's working as intended. 2, it's a work of honest labor and I don't think we should be punishing a AA developer as much as we should be punishing multi-billion companies that release games that are not properly optimized. That being said, it took them a while and I will be a little bit more careful about suggesting this game to other people. Let's put it like that. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you found it useful. As I promised, when the game came out, I will be covering everything every single time something comes out. So sub, like, and hit the bell. If you want to support the channel, consider Patreon, the Buy Me a Coffee platform, or get a membership here. Streamers have to eat as well, people. Until next time, be well, stay frosty, and always strive for perfection. Cheers.